That's right, it's time for sun and fun. But before you get out on those waves or catch some rays, here's a few tips to make sure your summer is fun and safe. Be sure before you get out in the hot summer sun to stock up on sunscreen. SPF or 30 is better, but remember, the higher the SPF value, it doesn't necessarily mean the better protection or more protection. You should apply any sunscreen often, especially after sweating or swimming. Broad spectrum coverage is always the best. You want both UVA and UVB protection. Make sure your sunscreen says broad spectrum or has the letters UVA and UVB on the label. Also, you want to make sure you get the right ingredients. To best protect your skin from the sun's rays, you want to make sure you see one of the names listed below. Not all sunscreen is equal, so check the ingredients. Make sure you have the right thing to protect you. The sun's rays can not only damage your skin, but they can cause you to overheat, causing dehydration and worse. The best way to avoid this is to avoid the sun's peak hours, which are from about 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. every day. This is the time when the sun's rays are most directly above us, and therefore it's the hottest time of day. So try to plan inside or shaded activities during this time. Lunch and naps and even craft time for kids is a great way to pass the heat of the day. Staying hydrated is one of the most important ways you can combat the effects of the summer sun. Drink plenty of fluids, especially and most importantly, water, all throughout the day to keep you well hydrated and out of the ER. In the South, the sun is not the only harm we can get. Unfortunately, we have to beware of critters. You want to avoid the stinging things, especially bees, wasps, and mosquitoes, which can cause disease. The best way to avoid these is to stay out of their favorite places, which are stagnant pools of water and uncovered foods. You need to always use an insect repellent outside, but especially in the late evening or when you're in a woodsy or a pond area. Avoid sunscreen insect repellent combos because the sunscreen needs to be reapplied often, but the insect repellent doesn't. If you're stung by an insect with a stinger, the stinger stays in the skin, you need to get it out. You can best remove it by scraping it out with a fingernail or a credit card. Also, we have to avoid the creepy crawlies. In summer, snakes are really prevalent in our area and they're always a threat. The best way to avoid a snake bite is to stay away from areas where they tend to be. Heavily wooded areas and ponds are a haven. But outside in your backyard can be just as dangerous given the right conditions. Make sure that your grass is cut often. That allows you to see better and allows a little more time to react before getting right on a snake. Also, powdered sulfur is a good deterrent. You can spread it around the house in outlying areas. There are many of combinations of the sulfur or compounds that you can get, a lot of which you can get from your local co-op. Most importantly, just enjoy your summer. Summer is a great time to relax and de-stress. You also need to eat healthy. It's a great time to do that and still stay delicious. Summer is the best time of the year for vegetables and fruit that make outdoor grilling and healthy eating wonderful. Also, exercise can be fun and easy when the weather is warm and sunny. But remember to stay hydrated and avoid the peak sun hours to prevent dehydration or overheating. We at Troy Regional Medical Center hope you have a fabulous and fun summer. But remember, if you do need us, we're always here to help you and serve our community. Thanks and have a great summer.